Hi, today we're going to take a look at the i9000S from TWS. These are AirPod 2 clones, but today I will take a look at them as if they were an independent headphone and not comparing them to the AirPods 2. Instead, I would like to compare them to a pair that I had before, the i12 TWS right here. The reason I've bought these new ones is because the old ones does not hold a charge that good anymore. I've used them consecutively for every day for around a year, and the battery only holds a charge for like an hour now. And also I wanted to see how much better the AirPod clones has gotten over the past year. So immediately what strikes me is the design differences. Obviously this one tries to replicate the AirPods 2 and this one the AirPods 1. But also this one is way better build quality. It feels a lot more dense and heavier than the old ones. And if you open the lid, you can feel that the magnets are stronger in this one than in the old i12. And also when you do this with the lid, it stays opened on the new version until you give it some force. Otherwise, they're quite the same. They both charge via lightning and so on. But also the lids on this old model started to peel off like this. And then, I mean, you can assemble it again, but if you drop them, it will come off like this. So yeah, I figured I needed a new pair. If we take a look at the new buds here, we can see that it has all the sensors needed to do the automatic pause when you take them out of the ear. I think it's this little sensor that does the work in terms of the touch gestures and stuff like that. And compared to the old i12, you can see that it does not have all the same sensors. Here it's missing some, and it doesn't have the sensor right here as this one does. Yeah. And in terms of the connectivity, it's very good. I haven't had any issue with my OnePlus 6T connecting just fine and playing music just fine as well. And there's no skipping or lagging in the music, even if I get a little bit further away from my phone. And also the battery is a major improvement. It's around 4.5 hours with these new buds instead of, I mean, when the old ones were new, I was getting around 2.5 hours, so that's still a significant improvement from new. And I will test out how long these batteries will last until they start degrading in quality. In terms of the sound quality, I must also say that it's way better than the i12 TWS. And here I will compare them to the real AirPods because a lot of people sort of know what the sound quality is of the real AirPods and what to expect. So I would say if these are like a 5 out of 10 on the scale to real AirPods, these must be like a solid 7 or 8. So definitely an improvement, but not as good. But it's not very important if it's as good as the real AirPods because they're way cheaper. I got these for, I think, probably around $30-40. I will leave a link in the description with the best price I can find. And these were even cheaper when I got them a year ago. They were around maybe $20, but I will say that it's worth the extra cost to get like a decent pair of clones. One of the only issues I've experienced is regarding to the sensors that automatically play and pause the music. Sometimes when I go for a run or a trip on my bike or something like that, the bots will think that I take them out because of maybe the friction from something, some hair or something like that, touching the buds, and then it will pause the music, and I have to double tap on the right earbud to get them working again. That has been a problem sometimes, especially when I'm wearing a helmet, because the straps from the helmet can touch these sensors and trigger the touch pause function. But otherwise, I haven't experienced any problems, and they're working very good. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about these for now. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. Otherwise, I'll just see you in the next video.